Okay, so I have beaten endurance. It was AFK for me to like wave 20. That's just because some of the trap tunnels I literally only put floor spikes and gas traps. Like I didn't even put any wall traps, and it was AFK to wave 20. So if you put wall traps on these walls, literally this is AFK 30 waves, 100%, no doubt. And you'd probably just have to replace traps on probably D because it gets attacked a lot. Like that one right there. Not this one, the one behind it. If you have that trap tunnel, this is honestly D. That is the most. No one ever puts that one down. So I don't know why I did that. So let me just recycle this quickly. Wow, I saved a lot of planks. Okay, so let's get this started. I'm not really gonna mention too much because there is a lot, and this video would be like hours long if I mentioned every single trap. So basically, where we are on the map, we're on the home base. We're talking about east right now. So what you want to do, I just put some wall launchers right here. Right here, you can actually put broadsides on these walls because you know it bounces back and forth. But honestly, you don't really need traps here. They don't ever make it here. So there's a little stall little thing. If you have enough strength, enough push on your floor launch, or you could make them drop down. If you don't, just have them trap up here. Okay, so that's the beginning. See that? This is right in front of the swords. 3 across. 3 across again. I'll go slowly. An electric field here because it's 2 tiles. Same with the other sides, all 3 of these. That's if you have like 4 times on the floor. Okay. 3 times you'll just make it to right on the edge here and it won't fall. Okay. Now we are by that little rock in the middle. And what you want to do, it's going to have to split in 2 different ways. So now you go 1, 2 left at the wall. Go 1 here. Then you got a stall. You can put, I would put a tar pit here. Freeze trap you could, but tar pit kills them and freezes them, so freeze trap is kind of obsolete. You can put broadsides wherever there's zappers. Put broadsides. I'm kind of low on planks. That's why I changed all these to blue. I'm kind of low on planks, so that's why I use zappers. But I mean, honestly, if you use broadsides, like this thing worked with zappers AFK to 120. Not 120, 20. Okay, so okay, where am I? Where am I? Okay, so we're by that rock. We went across the rock, the middle of the rock, the front of the rock is there. So 1, 2, 3. And you go turn right. Got the stall, gas trap, broadside, broadside, broadside. Don't forget about these wall launchers to push them back. Uh, wall darts, so it doesn't mess up the punch. Okay, and then, so that's, okay, so sorry, let me restart that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 to the right, 1 to the right. And this split is just to solve them even longer. So just go round, and then you go to the lobber shield. And I'll go, you don't really need a lobber shield anymore because those let me make sure I'm on private. I think I'm on private. Oh, wow, I'm bot. I couldn't see that. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah, okay. Now, I would put this one breaks sometimes, but it won't affect anything. If these walls break up here, it won't affect, it's just extra trap spots. So then you go down and see here, right by the hill. Make sure you put a ceiling here or else they will break through. And you don't want to put a, I've tried this, I've put a ceiling here no matter what. Huskies will, for some reason, smash on this and then just walk around. I don't understand it, but they do. So, that's why all these are like this, otherwise they would literally, you think they would make it, but they just break on this, so it's annoying. Put electric field because it's more than 1 tile. And then the lobber shield, or I don't like to call it the lobber shield, I like to call it like the spawn kill. It's not really a lobber shield. It does protect from lobbers, but if you want to replace traps more often, You could remove, honestly, you could remove all of these and put anti-air traps, and that'll be fine. That'll literally be fine. I haven't tested it out, but it should be fine. But this basically, it spawns kills them. It's a little overkill. Spawns kills them, so the first 10 waves, they'll be here, and then they'll go to the traps. So then that's 10 more waves of AFK. And then, you know, after that, you have to replace traps. So it's AFK to wave 20 without replacing any traps. So if you replace traps, it's AFK full way. Okay, so now by this little hill right over here, you want to block it off. Just block it off completely. If you don't want to put gas traps over here and you're doing the anti-air traps, then what you need to do here is put like a edited floor piece on both sides. If you want to make it even more, just put a wall in between, and then you're good. And then it'll just stop them from coming here. If you don't want to do that and you want to do the gas thing, then the gases will kill them before they go. Okay. So now if you want to do this, if you want to do anti-air traps, I would put basically one every other square. Here, here, and here. And then you should be good. Like that, if you're worried about structures, that's that. Okay, so now for the lava shield. So, you got this little piece, mountain right here, whatever you want to call it, where it turns. And you want to go one in. So right in front of this. So you got one gas trap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 straight. And counting this corner piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And counting the corner piece again, 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7. Oh my god, almost forgot that. Okay, this one right there. This one, that's just to block them from going up. That one, you'll need to put that there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and then you just fill in all the other stuff. You can do it with metal, wood, brick. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I do it with metal. It's just you're going to be spending, I think it was around 65,000 metal that I spent on this. So just be warned with that. So if you want to make all these things wood, don't hesitate. I just did that trap tunnel. Okay, now this is the other side where it splits around that mountain. See where it splits? Okay. So they just go up this ridge, put the floor over there. The pyramid, that's just if people fall in it, which honestly, yeah, we don't need that. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Got the electric floors, you got the wall darts, dynamos. Remember, all dynamos are broadsides. I'm just really low on planks because I'm trying to build my Twan base right now. Okay, so what you want to do here, this is a stalled tunnel. Okay, so you got the wall launcher. Got the broadside. Honestly, you could put broadsides basically everywhere. I wouldn't do it for like these traps because they have impact, and I could like throw off where they kind of launch. So I put wall darts whenever there's a wall launcher involved next to it. Like right here, the wall darts are perfectly because there's like a million wall launchers here. So then, yeah, I'd put wall launcher. I would put like oh, I can't even. What is it called? Wall darts. Wall darts right here, and then broadside, 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 broadside. And then tar pits on these floors over here. So tar pit here, tar pit there. And then floor spikes. And then you got another stall, and then tar pit, broadside, 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 broadside. And then wall darts. And then another one, same exact thing. Broadside, 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 and wall darts. And honestly, the farthest they've made in this tunnel was here. So if you wanted to stop it right here, you're good. Okay, now let's continue. And as you can tell, we are back to the beginning. We already did that tunnel, and it's 2 out here, and we're good. And this is where we are on the map. Honestly, if you take a photo of the map, you could build all the roofs, and then the trap tunnel just fall in. Except for D. That one, because it goes in a, I think some of them go in caves. Okay, so that is home base east, which is all there is. These doors up here, honestly, this was just a challenge by me to try to like jump in the door when you're bored. Okay. So what shall we do next? Let's do A. Now that box I'll get to when we're there. Okay. So you got the general amplifier build. I basically spam wall launchers everywhere. If you want to be more secure, you can put a floor launcher right here and just put a cone like that. But it's just a waste of structures in my opinion. Same here. The reason I didn't put a wall launcher there is because that's right there. You get the point. If something's in the way, you don't put it. And then, yeah. Gas trap here. If you wanted to, you can cover this with cones. Cones like this. And just surround it and put a roof on this. You know, whatever you want. Oh, yeah. And another thing. Okay, so if you place this down, you know how when you go to tier 3, it's 60 metal to put it down, right? When you break it, you only get 59 back. If it's tier 2, you'll get the full, you'll be fine. Tier 1, that's fine too. Yeah, see, 30, you're good. But on that last one, you do subtract 1 metal, so every time you have to do a redo, it costs 1 metal. And 1 metal on all this metal is kind of bad. So, okay, let's get this started. So this is amplifier A, or I don't know what it's called for you guys. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4 out from the middle, and then 1, 2 into here. You got these doors. You don't really need these doors. They're just easy access to the tunnel. So you got the floor launcher just to push them back 1 tile. It doesn't do too much, but it's at least a little pushback. And then you got the sorry guys. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Back here. We go 1 out. Gas trap. This should be a broadside. Actually, no. This is one of the tunnels where I didn't put any wall traps. I would either put a wall dino here or wall darts. No, I'd probably do wall dino here. This is the one time I would actually use this. So, you want to put a wall launcher here for a possible... Now remember, with the perks I'm using, I do triple impact on these. Wall darts, I'm just doing basic damage and 1 durability. These aren't the best perks for it, but these are the ones I used. I don't think I used any discos. Tar pits, I go damage and 1 durability just so they last a little bit, because 35, you know, that's kind of rough. I kind of crit build this, because the crit hit chance is like almost every other. It's like every 3. So, actually, I don't think I even used it. I'll just put a bunch of them. Okay, so, yeah, quadruple impact. Freeze trap you don't use. Gas trap. Crit rating. If you don't have the crit rating, the crit build's kind of useless. Honestly, I would probably just do a damage build. Like, replace these 2 with damage, and you should be fine. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do later. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm getting lost. Okay. Okay, you got the gas trap, wall launcher. Going to 3 across. Make sure you put broadsides here and wall darts right there. And, okay, so you got here. Go this way, put broadside, gas trap, floor thing. This one, I've never actually been in the tunnel with this one. I'm not sure if this one actually works. So I would just put, honestly, I would just put this right here like that. And replace this. I'm not going to break it because tier 3 metal, I'm not wasting that 1 metal. Put a broadside here and a broadside there. That should be fine. I'm just going to leave it like this just because of now. But yeah, put a broadside and a broadside there. And then there, put a broadside. Yeah. Okay. If you want to risk it, broadside. You don't really need the floor spike, put tar pit. And the reason I didn't put a floor here is just in case I got hit and knocked into here. I wanted a chance that they go up. Okay, and then next one, on the hill for A. You want to do a stall. Tar pit, broadside, wall dart, broadside, and then all the ceilings are gassed. And then you go over here, and this should be a broadside or a wall dart, up to you. Wall darts and broadsides are kind of interchangeable. What you want with broadsides is if it could bounce off a wall, that's the best place for it. Otherwise, wall darts are probably more superior. Because if you look at this, the damage of this is 1300, but if it hits a wall, then it's 1300, 1300, 1300, 1300. And then the wall darts are 1600. So if you just have broadside shooting out and it doesn't bounce off anything, wall darts actually do more damage. Okay. So now here, I put wall darts here, wall darts there. Actually, no, I'll put broadsides here. Broadsides, broadsides. Actually, oh, I need to like think this through. So leave in the comments below if you think you should put a broadside or a wall dart trap next to one of these. Does it impact it that much? If it doesn't impact it, then broadsides all the way. Except for, you know, like long distances, then you use wall darts. Okay. Okay, so we're by the hill. We're by the hill, by this little thing. So we go here. 2 out. 1 here. Put wall darts there. Here, broadsides on that wall. Go out here, broadsides. This. Wall launcher. Basically just to recycle them back. That's all you want. What they do is, so they hit this, hit this, hit this, and then they're back out here. Okay. So you get the point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we get all that. Okay. And you could always change the playback speed to make this as slow as possible. Okay, yeah, broadside, broadside. Yeah, we're chilling. Okay, now we go out here. This one's gonna be a little unique. Right here, you don't really need anything here. If you wanted to, you could bring this out, like destroy this. I'm not gonna destroy this right now, but you can destroy that and put a wall launcher there, a broadside there, and destroy this. Honestly, it's kind of unnecessary, but yeah. Okay, so we get out here. You go 1 left, put wall darts there. Yeah, wall darts here. Floor spike, tar pit, wall darts, broadside, 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 gas, gas. Make sure you put the wall launcher into it. If you wanted to, you could put this like this. I wouldn't do it like that because of that launcher right there. Whenever you have another launcher that's interfering, just put it like this and they'll just launch out. If you don't, put it like this and you're good. So, you don't really need it though. Okay. So we're here now. Great. Let's go right on the edge of the ridge. The reason you don't want to block, I used to have this blocked off, and usually they would spawn up here, and they would drop down, and then they would launch into the tunnel. But what I've noticed is they actually go around into here. Like flingers will sometimes go under there. So, yeah. So leave this open, or if you don't want to leave it open, put that there like that, and either way, it's fine. So then you go out here, 1, we're out the door, 1 here, 1 here, 1 there. You got broadside, broadside, the wall launcher to recycle them out. And this is going to be wall darts right on this wall. And this one's going to be broadsides because it can bounce off that wall. Okay, now for, this is still A. This is complete overkill, by the way. Remember that. Okay, actually, let me talk about this lobber-esque kind of shield. So you'll be at this, actually, let me go over here. So, actually, wait, hang on. So you just finished this tunnel. Now you gotta build up 2 walls up. Okay, and then you gotta place floor here, floor here, floor here, floor here, and floor here. Now the reason these 3 have gas traps, 4, 5, 6 have gas traps, 5, because of right here. They'll spawn up here, and you could just basically, you know, just put wherever there's land, put a gas trap over it. The only reason I didn't put a gas trap here is because, you know, it's more than 1 tile. Yeah. Okay, so got that. Okay, so wait, where are we? Okay. So let me go back to here. Aha! So let me jump up. So we got 2 up. And then you're here. So you go 1, 2, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you got 1, 2. Then you got 1, 2. Then you got, from here you got 1, 2, 3. And then from right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go right to this one, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And just fill that all in. You're probably wondering what this is right here. This is another weird spawn point that eats up all your structures. Now you can make sure this is metal right here, and do not put roofs on there, otherwise it will break your tunnels. So you'll see this little mountain. You basically just want to surround it with walls. Don't put any floors here because spawn will break it anyways. And right here, all you want to do is put some gas traps here. Surround it. This stuff, if you wanted to, if you really, really wanted to, you really don't need it. You could put wall darts there and wall darts there, and I'll just get them this way. This door is here just for easy access. That's why this launcher's here. Easy access to right here. If there's any loot, you know, ammo. Okay, so you put wall launchers here if you want, so they don't break down. But if they do break down, they'll just fall there. It's really nothing. So you put wall darts there if you want to. Gas trap here, you don't need that. You don't need the gas trap out there, honestly. If anything, it would be the electric field. But honestly, they're just falling down. Okay, so then you're down, and we already covered all these traps, so that's good. We don't have to do that. So this is, right here, is just surrounding this mountain. So you just basically build up until there's floor, and then surround up to it. Same with this side. Surround it. And where are we? We are right by that little indent there and here. Right by the bridge, in here. And then just build up. Surround it completely. Okay. And this right here, this is just to make it look a little fancy, neater. Don't really need that. Like, you could actually destroy this because sometimes, if you put a floor here, they will break out of this and then walk on the roof, and you don't want that. So I put cones here. But you don't need the cones here. That's just for looks, honestly. Because they won't even, no one would even go there. So if you're low on structures, destroy these cones. Okay, on to the next tunnel. I don't even know what we're on anymore. Okay, this is totally unnecessary. This is just like, honestly, if you put a tar pit here, it would be better. Yeah, put a tar pit here. Okay, wall launcher, I wouldn't do that. I would put a broadside here. Because this could possibly bounce it back. I'm not sure, actually. If it does, then broadside. Okay, gas trap here. That's easy to tell. These zappers, you honestly don't need anything. You really don't need anything there. They're not even going to touch it. Maybe these walls? Maybe. Oh, no, not zappers. Sorry, broadsides. You want broadsides. My bad. And here, any long distance, like, I'd probably say long distance is probably 3 tiles or more. Put wall darts here and there. Yeah. And then you go up this little hill. Put a wall launcher, gas trap. You go here. Same thing, wall launcher, push them back. You got a little stall right here. And now right here, these two tunnels kind of merge. It's kind of 2 tunnels in one. So I'm still on A. It's like, it could be used for A or D. Yeah, I've seen it happen for both. Okay, so you want to go here. This is the next tunnel right here. It's not really a tunnel, it's like 4 tiles bigger. And then you just basically exit out, and then you're back here. You're good. Put some wall launchers here. You put, I'd probably say wall dart there and broadside there. No, I'd probably say wall dart, wall dart, wall dart. Just because that is 3 tiles. If you want to put a broadside, you could. It's up to you. So you got this. So now we go into this tunnel. Now this is weird. You know, you normally think, hey, why aren't you putting a wall launcher here? Because this is another tunnel. Okay, so put a launcher here, launcher here. They're not going to make it up the hill. They'll make it to like about right here. So just keep that in mind if you want to put a broadside there instead. Sorry guys, I've been recording this for an hour now, so with all the redos. Okay, so this, I don't know why I can't edit it. Oh, there's a launch pad, a blue launch pad. These things, jump pad. Okay, so that's that. This wall dino right here, you don't need it. I don't think these actually work when they're in the ground. So I'd probably put a broadside there. Yeah, broadside there. Broadside, broadside, wall dart. Actually, no, this one could be a broadside. Right here is broadside. Broadside. And just push them out, basically. Where you could tell to put wall launchers, basically walk in a tunnel and just go into the wall. And then that's a wall launcher. Wall launcher. Wall launcher. Wall, see what I'm saying? So, that's easy peasy. So you put those down first. Now these, you don't need these. You really don't. Actually, wait. This actually might have been the spot. Okay, so right here, actually, no. Right here and here, you need wall launchers. Honestly, you really don't. Now that I'm thinking about it. If they break through to here, they just die to these gas traps. So you don't need wall launchers here. You can just put metal walls here. If you don't want them to break it, then put wall launchers. Up to you. Spam this with gas traps. I'd probably say you just really need it up to here. They spawn back to around, I think they spawn like right around here. This area. Like usually they spawn like on the next amp, so. Just put this here. And then this part, this is extremely important. This one you need to build up as much as possible. I would probably put gas traps up there too. Make sure this is stacked up. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah. So, basically launchers here, wall there, max wall there, put a floor in there, floor in there. Honestly, if you really... No, that wall would be unnecessary. So just put like a triple wall. Like so you got that wall, the cone, the floor, and then you got this wall. Make sure, and I would put launchers here honestly, because the amount of times this has been broken and they've gone in recently with all this has been fine so far. But in case there's like a boss, they'll go right through and then a swarm will go through. So I'll probably put some gas traps there. Okay. Where are we? Totally lost. Was I here? No, I was here. Okay, so we're by the wall right here. That's still the wall. This is the ramp going up, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is the ramp going up, and then this is just that wall. As you can see, actually you can't even see it. It's the wall. Can you look through here? Is there any possible opening? I can't tell. Okay, wait. Let me just make sure. Triple check. So you got, yeah, the first wall launcher you see is the ramp, and then this is the rock. And yeah, okay, yeah, I was explaining this trap tunnel. Okay, I know where I am now. Okay. So you got the rock here, and then honestly, you can just look at this. We're all good. We got it. We got it in the back. My camera's not on. Just realized that. That was, okay. So for the past 28 minutes, it was not on. You know, I'm gonna leave it off. Okay, so you can see more. So I wouldn't put a, you could, I had a floor spike here, but you really don't need it, honestly. You really don't. So now, so we're by this ridge right here, where it goes down. So these two openings are the same tunnel. So I'll just start here, go down here, right there. You got it all. Got the gas traps. All zappers are broadsides. Just remember that. All these zappers are... Is there a trap called zappers? Oh shoot, there are zappers. Okay, so dinos. Whoops. So dinos right here. But whenever there's a dino, put a broadside. One end out, put a broadside. Okay. So broadside, broadside. You know the drill. Now this drops down into here. You got that. You turn right, north, and then you're back to your amplifier, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles out. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick run through. You could slow it down. Any wall you see should have, actually wait, why aren't there any launchers here? Hold up. Let me go, okay, let me actually count this out for you before I speed through it. Okay, so you got 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, and then, yeah, it's 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. Then you turn left 1, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4 forward, turn right, turn around, go down the hill, and then launch it. And you should be by your next amplifier. And this should have a wall launcher. Actually, wait. Hold up. Okay, that's why I didn't have any. Okay, you want a wall launcher here. You want a wall launcher there. You want a launcher here. Here. Wall launcher here. And a launcher there. Yeah. Okay. And then the rest just fill with broadsides. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, so yeah, now we're officially in D. So any wall that you see that's blank is a broadside. Now I made with these tunnels, I've made it with literally floor spikes and recyclers. I've literally made it to wave 20 without literally wall traps. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's go. Go down the hill and buy our next one, which is 2 tiles away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles from each other. Okay, we're gonna go here. Broadsides. This is right here. You'll notice that there's like when I went down here, there's from the hill. There's 1, 2, 3, and this little tunnel right here. This one you really don't need to put too much. This is just to stop them from coming this way. Really. I tried block off, but they kept punching through, so I made it open and connected it to this tunnel. Okay. Now we're here by that. Where we are on the map now. Broadside, broadside. Now this one, this wall launcher, you're gonna say I'm insane, but on rare occasions, very rare occasions, they'll go around here. This is like if it's a weird spawn, and this never happens. You can actually get rid of that. But they used to break this wall specifically, and then I would launch them out. But honestly, you can take this down. I'm gonna take it down now, and you should just put a broadside on this. You really don't need. You really don't need. Okay, so broadside, broadside. Wall launcher, wall launcher, wall launcher, and everything else is broadsides. Remember that. Broadside here, broadside there, wall launcher, and this one was a difficult one. This one took me a few tries. So sometimes they spawn on this little ridge right here. Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now. Okay. They'll spawn on this ridge. So right in the corner, if you want to start it from here, I would put a floor here just so it could have support for now. So ceiling, 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 ceiling. That should be 6 total squares. And then you want to have them have room. You could do this if you wanted to, but that's totally unnecessary. You got the walls to block it all. Wherever there's a ceiling, you're going to put a wall on the edge. And then after that, you'll notice this little ridge. Wherever it's at the end, you'll put a ceiling. That's pretty easy. Wall launchers here so they don't break through. Wall launchers here, wall launcher there. You don't really need a wall launcher there because they're not trying to go through there. And they will not ever go like diagonal right here. Like this, you could always leave open if you ever see a space. So, yeah. Okay, this is by that little hill. Okay, you can put a gas trap there if you want to, but actually, no, I wouldn't put gas traps here. They can't even go up here. Honestly, they can only go up this way, and then that's it. Now, there's a reason for this. So, if you put a floor here, they will want to break through this, go up here, turn around, and then walk on this, and then go to your amplifier. So, leave this open. Honestly, can they? Yeah, they can't make this. So if they go up, they will not make that. Even with max speed, you can't make this. Okay, so you buy this ridge. And then you just kind of this is the other tunnel? Okay, we already did that. So now we're on here. We're in here now. Okay. This dino does not need to be there. You got a wall launcher? Wall launcher. I built this ages ago. I don't even remember. Okay. Broadside could be there. I would put, honestly, on these tunnels, because this one's so short, I would put tar pits here. tar pits. I see all these floor spikes should be tar pits. Because look how small it is. Yeah. This one also connects with B a little bit. So, okay, let me go back here to this tunnel right here. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna make a video on this for twine. This is gonna be rough. This is only freaking 4 amplifiers. Okay, so right here, you notice this little part right here. This is gonna knock them back down into like a different trap tunnel. So that's good. So what you want to do, you want to walk in here, and this is just a double pushback basically. If you get lucky, they'll both bounce and hit each other at the same time, and you'll knock them actually down here. Unless you just have like 4 times their impact here, and that'll work. And this will work with 3 times. Think about it, like 1 times is like 1, and then 2 times is 2, and then 3 times is drop. That's basically it. And this one 4 times is just like 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. 1, 2 up there, and 3, and then 4, and then they drop down. Yeah, like an impact is like a square. Okay, so you're here, which is, count this out, 1, 2, 3, and then you go right, 2, and then 3 into here. And you just put two floor launchers right in the bat. This, you could either put this, or you could go like that. Doesn't matter. I like to do that, because you could shoot in now, and it's good. So right here, you want to make it 2 tiles up. I would put broadsides on these bottom ones. And then this, I just kind of spam wall dinos because fast recharge. This one, if you want, you don't really need to put any traps down here. Don't put any floors here because spawn is sometimes here. Yeah, so. Oh, if you wanted to, this is the only tile that doesn't actually get broken. Every other floor does. So if you want to put something there, you could. But everywhere else, it gets broken. So then they walk back up here. Got this little hill right here. They walk back up here. And they just get recycled. They get pushed back again this way. They could push back that way. That's where this stall build kind of helped. It's just stall. Okay. So now we're back here. I didn't put any gas traps here, but I recommend it. Okay. So you're at this ridge. Got this. I'm going to take off the barren so it's a little slower. Now this is another tunnel. This is another tunnel as well. Got a stall. I'll put broadsides there. Broadsides in there too. This is the only tunnel that's actually they've made it up to here. They haven't broken into it yet, but they've made it up to here. Probably because there's no wall traps, but you know. What are you gonna do? Okay, now let me go back to this part right here. And then by this hill, this is the other trap tunnel that I was talking about. Now for some weird reason, they want to break this. This one right here. Lobbers stand here and they throw on that. So make sure your base is covering that. If you don't have a base, I would put a roof above this, or a roof above this one. But yeah. I don't know why. I don't get it. Okay, so spam. Okay, now this one's a little different. Basically right here, I just kind of circled around here. Right over here. This right here is to stop them from thinking about falling down and then landing on this. So that's why it's like this. And this is extra support in case it breaks up there. Actually, I think that's the only support. Hold up. Yeah, so make sure you put that one down there, or else this thing actually breaks completely. This is, sometimes they spawn here, and just want them to fall in. This shouldn't be here, that should not be there. So they fall down. Yeah, okay. Make sure this is out, or else if it's here, they will walk on this and destroy everything. Okay, where am I up to? Where am I up to? This next one. Oh, this is an easy one. Look, middle, left, down here. We're good. Now, wherever there's zappers, put wall darts or broadsides. Wall darts whenever it's long distance, like this one. 3 tiles or more, it's wall darts, and then broadsides everywhere else. Yeah, this is just going back into that other tunnel, going to B. You already saw that, so let me get out of here. And right here, believe it or not, actually no, this makes sense. This tunnel does not need to be built. It does not, I mean, it needs to be built, but if you have a simple block off, honestly, like this type of stuff, that would be fine. Honestly, I just did this just in case the block off failed. Because a decent amount of zombies actually do walk around. Honestly, if you really wanted to stop the block, just block this off right here, honestly. And you don't need to make that trap tunnel at all. Because some of these zombies will fall down here, and then they'll walk around, like the huskies do, not just flingers. And they'll walk all the way around to right here. And this is the little tunnel that I built. I made like a double stall here. They get pushed back into here, and then they get pushed back again. Honestly, I've never seen any of them, like, the farthest I made them see go in this tunnel was right here. If you wanted to, you could just make a box of, like, broadsides and gas traps right there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that. And that's just a straightaway. I would put that right there just for, like, smashers to not charge. Yeah, actually, no, I'm gonna leave that there. That's actually... Yeah, that actually is necessary. I don't feel like... I'll wait. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Right next to the amplifier. We're good. Go right into the next one. Little stall build. Don't forget to put broadsides everywhere. That's another tunnel. I'll go right to there. It's like a little zigzag. Right, left, right, left. And this part's a little bit... This one's a little messy. So you need to keep this open. You don't need these floor... Actually, you need those to support the other structure. So, yeah. Okay. Right here, I just built around this for library use, but yeah. So make sure you're on this hill. Build 2 up there, 1 to the right, and then surround it. You could build there if you want to, it doesn't matter. Ceiling, you could put gases, but this is just to prevent labbers from flinging from right there. So yeah, got it. Then you put a wall there, ceiling there, ceiling there. So this is one of those weird spawns. Most of the time, they're going to be spawning down here. And you'll just put some gas traps out. You could put more over here if you wanted to, but they really spawn like right around here. So what you want to do is, up here, make sure this is blocked off heavily. If you really wanted to go even more, put 2 wall launchers right there. And if you have enough structures, put this like that. And then, of course, surround it. Whoops. And surround it like that. That's overpowered, and nothing will ever want to go this way. Honestly, they still don't want to go this way with just the pyramid, so I don't think you really need all that. So yeah, make sure this is like this. I'll put a wall launcher there actually. Put a wall launcher there, and a gas trap right there. Okay, now we are right by the. This is a little hill on this massive mountain. Now right here, they will spawn here. Like they will spawn right here. And what you want to do is, this is why this part's open on the roof right here. So they'll either launch here, make sure there's like a backboard so they don't fling over there. That would be bad. And that's why this is open too. And they'll just walk in there. And you don't want the other lobber shield to, or spawn kill to get in the way. Oh my god. Okay. Holy cow, I've been talking an hour and a half straight. Okay. Okay. Wow, I'm beat. Okay, this is just like a simple lava shield. You could make it longer, you can make it shorter. With those anti-air traps, you really don't need lava shields anymore. So you got the backboard. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't even mention this part, which is that's extremely important. So, these guys, they will try to go over here. So you need to block it off. So you got a wall, 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 wall. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 walls. And stairs. And more walls. So they will, and put this here, because if you don't, actually now that I think of it, you need to put wall launchers right there so they get knocked back in there. Yeah. These 2 floors are just to stop them from falling down. And basically cheating. Okay, so we got that down. You can close that. Got that down. Now all we got is... See? Did we really go through everything? Okay. Okay. So we're by this. Let's just put a bunch of wall launchers to... Actually, I don't know why this one's here. That one actually made no sense. It's putting it closer to the amplifier. So you need to push... You don't need to put these here at all, honestly. Do you need this? No, you don't need this. Okay, so this one apparently you do need because of that. But that one, that ridge kind of blocks it all. So you don't need that one. Just gonna level it up because it looks nicer. So make sure you put this wall launcher there. I didn't realize there was like a ridge there. Okay, so right by that ridge, you want to just put wall here to knock them back. Knock them back with that. Broadside, obviously. Kind of getting repetitive here. Broadside. Wall launcher, wall launcher. Is that by a ridge? No, that's... Okay, yeah. Okay, so wall launcher, wall launcher. Okay, so these are necessary ones. And then right by the ridge, you just end it right there, and then this is just more support. You don't need those 2 walls there. It's just support so it doesn't break, which would be horrible. Okay, now this goes back up here. You need to break, obviously, roof these. Make everything enclosed, broadsides all the way over here. Except for this one, that one's wall darts. Okay, and then you got this. This one's wall darts right here. The rest are broadsides. Down there. Actually, let me get an actual gun out. Right there, put a wall dart. Then this whole hallways, that's broadside, 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 and this is just stall builds. Broadside all the way here, gas, tar pit. Boom. Just want to be done with this. Basically block off any hill that's coming up. I think there was one more. I used to block this off, but it turned out it was unnecessary because I put that down. Now this, I've actually had smashers try to break out of here. So when I get into here, just make sure you put wall launchers actually here and right here too as well. Okay. This is just to make them get pushed back there and then not charge as much, kind of. Actually, I'm gonna put that there. I don't need that there. Okay, so yeah. We're by this little hill on C. It's like the big hill. And then just goes up here, up there, up there, up there, and boom. We're good. By this amplifier. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's here, here. This is 5 across, and then we're good. I already showed you this. It's by the ridge. Did I show you this yet? I don't think I showed you this yet. Was I over here? Yeah, I was over here. Oh, okay. My bad, guys. And then I went here. And I showed you that cover. Then I went in here. Okay, yeah. I was right by that amp. And I just showed you all that, right? Yeah. And then we go here, which is floor 5 floors forward, west. And then you got the wall launcher. Wall launcher. You get the drill, and then just cover all that's on the possible ground. could put 2 more there, but kind of useless. And you could put 1 right there, but you really don't need it. Okay, let's go over this tunnel. This. Some broadsides. Zappers are always, not zappers, dinos are always broadsides. And that's that other tunnel we just went through. And it's just a zigzag all the way through. And then you get the point. You got the launchers. I'm just going to go through it again. You could slow it down. This one, you really don't need any zappers here. You could put, it worked with gas traps just as well. This is just so they don't break through this way. So if they break through this way, they'll break through that wall and it'll just mess up everything. So that's not good. Put a gas trap there. You got this whole hallway mapped out. Now we're back here by the hill. This. Now we're back here. And I believe that's everything. And this lava, actually no, let me get this lava shield. Okay. So you're by this little edge here. Let's see. I'll just outline the whole entire thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. Or 5 out, whichever one you want. And just fill out here. And then basically, you just go all the way down. Like it just goes all the way down to this. And then that's, I try to make it as simple as possible. Cover what's not ground. Basically, just fill in everything. And that's it. That is Stonewood. When you put all those broadsides down, it should be AFK to wave 30. Let me know if this helped anyone. And I'll see you all next time.